Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I wanted to talk today about how important it is to separate wisdom from gurus, and I feel like this is such a great time to be exploring this too, as we sort of have this move into the Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, which it's debated exactly when that start point is, but I think most people agree we're sort of in it, edging into it around that zone of when we flip over from being followers to being sovereign and in charge of our own destiny and path. And you can see it happening all around, actually, if you observe the spiritual trends. You know, we aren't so much guru led anymore. You know, there's a lot of everyone is you pushed out. It's almost we're going to the other extreme now. And I've done many videos on that, and I do honestly believe that everyone is you pushed out is a bit tricky, because it obviously is true, but then your empathy pretty much goes to zero because you're just so self-focused and there's zero serving, right? So like everything, I do believe there's a balance in everything that we do. But onto the topic. So, you know, what happens when we follow gurus instead of teachings is that we become very, very invested in people, and people are inherently going to disappoint us because nobody is perfect. Everybody experiences their ego. There's probably the most minute amount of people here, if any, I doubt there's probably any, that don't experience ego or don't do things that are not in alignment with their teachings, right? Or the things that they actually, you know, channel or download or have had realizations on. And I think holding people to such a high standard that they are the epitome of their teachings and their words, rather than seeing them as just a channel, just a conduit for information to channel through, and you take that information and you use it on your own journey, and you either align to it or you don't. And that's it, really. That's how I really believe teaching should be taken. When we put too much focus on the person giving the teachings, we're just always going to end up disappointed. And it happens time and time again. There's very, very few gurus throughout history that are not now, more information comes out on them. You realize, oh, God forbid they weren't perfect, or they were really, you know, they did some really dark stuff. So, you know, it ruins the whole teaching for them. And it came up relatively recently with Kundalini yoga. And then it came up with so the twin flame cult. And I knew about that from the beginning. That's an area where I saw it from the beginning. I could pretty much see exactly what that group was, and I didn't want to be a close part of it. But I did, I know they didn't invent it, but I did take the mirror technique from them, and I found the mirror technique super useful. And because I never subscribed to them as gurus, I wasn't disappointed, you know, when it was revealed that they were a cult and everything that went on. I mean, I saw everything that went on behind the scenes because I was in the groups, right? But I still took stuff from that, and it doesn't diminish the mirror technique for me. It doesn't diminish its value. It doesn't diminish what it brought to my life, that it's a valuable tool. I still enjoy Kundalini. And that's because I never made those people some kind of guru for me. I just saw them as people imparting knowledge and wisdom that they'd had realizations on, and I either resonated with it or I didn't. And I really honestly believe this is a big move into the age of Aquarius, is learning not to just blindly follow a person, but to be your own sovereign gatekeeper of wisdom, you know, and you take little bits, and then you don't have to be disappointed and crushed when that person you've put on a pedestal lets you down or disappoints you. You can just accept that they are human and they have some great teachings, but, you know, like everybody else, they're still trying to learn to follow them. And some people are going to be more disappointing than others, but probably everyone is going to disappoint us if we put them on some kind of pedestal that they're never really going to be able to live up to. And that's my video for today, and I hope everyone is well, and I'll speak soon. Bye bye.